Hello everyone, welcome to Week's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, check out the Etsy shop. The link is down below. So guys, in today's reading, we're going to tap into how do they feel about you when they look at you. So how does your person feel, think, what goes through their mind? How do they respond to you? Anything that really wants to show up, we're going to look at it, we're going to sense it, we're going to say it. So we have 3 different groups to pick from for today. There's also going to be an extended reading connected to this one, posted on Patreon already, and that one is all about their naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you. So it's an 18+ reading, an 18+ tarot reading. If you want to check it out, the link is down below. It's going to take you to the Patreon channel. So in the first line, in the description box, and in the pinned comment below this video, you can find it. You can also listen to that reading on its own without having to first listen to this one. If you just feel like you want to get a vibe of the 18+, go check out the Patreon reading. It is down below. So we have group number 1 with the Chariot showing up here and the beautiful Untitled crystal for group number 1. For group number 2, we have the 6 of Cups card showing up and the carnelian crystal for you. And for group number 3, we have the Fool and the emerald crystal for group number 3. So these are the 3 groups you can pick from. As always, feel free to pick more than one, or feel free to pick for more than one person, whatever you feel drawn to. The 18+ reading is in the description box. It's going to take you to Patreon, and I'll see you guys wherever I see you. Looking forward to connecting with you. Pause the video right now if you feel like you want to take a little bit more time, and I'll see you all in your readings. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have picked the Chariot and the Untitled crystal for today's reading on how do they feel about you when they look at you. So we're going to focus on YouTube first, and we're also going to tap into the extended reading after this one. In the extended, we're going to tap into the 18+ messages, and we're going to see what are your person's naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you. That reading is posted on Patreon, and the link is down below if you want to check it out. So let's look at this first. So with the Chariot, I feel like your person feels like they want to get towards you. They want to charge ahead towards you. I'm hearing full speed ahead. So there's definitely like this feeling of I need to be in contact with that person. I need to talk to that person. I need to get close to them. I need to see what they're doing. I feel like they feel like this strong tendency to want to get closer to you. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They want to get closer to you, right? Closer to you physically, closer to you emotionally, closer to you energetically. You know, they want to be in your space. They want to be around you. They want to understand you better. They feel like this almost like strong intuitive pull towards you. They just want to charge ahead, get closer, and like stay there, you know, be in your presence, be in your energy, be surrounded by your energy, by your presence, and by your vibe. That's just the overall feeling that I'm getting here. So let's see what else wants to show up. I'm hearing Cancer and nurturing energy. So the Chariot is coming through with Cancer energy, and Cancer is like carrying that very nurturing, loving energy. Yeah, very, very kind and like a sense of home is what's showing up. So how does your person feel about you when they look at you? They feel loved, they feel nurtured, and there's like a connection here with home that they feel as well, or that yeah, like they feel like you remind them of someone from maybe their childhood, or it's just like this reminder of the safety and security, the comfort of home. So let's see what else. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. So this very deep emotional fulfillment and physical fulfillment is felt. I just feel like they think you look really good. We have the Sun here as well. Let's see what else. So how do they feel about you? We have the Emperor, amazing, lovely. Like they feel like they want to take control. They want to move towards you. They want to create maybe more stability within the relationship as well. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers. So yeah, this person just feels a very, very strong, deep, emotional, intuitive connection to you. Very pure, very playful. With the Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like they think you look very, very good, or you're just very sexy or very attractive to them. Let's take one more card here. We have the Hermit, yeah. Okay, so they feel like they might need to like reflect how they come through to you, you know. They might get a little bit self-conscious, or they feel like they have to like explore themselves a little bit more, tap into themselves, like reflect how they might want to approach you. They feel like this energy, it's all about this person like wanting to approach you, you know, wanting to move towards you, wanting to do something, wanting to take some type of action with you or in regards to this connection. So the candle here, finally it died, let's say. Let's just light another one. There we go. So yeah. So yeah, your person wants to come forward. They find you very sexy. Looking at you overall is just very attractive. Like they find themselves very, very attracted to you whenever they look at you. It's just a pleasure to look at you as well, with the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. It's just like, it's so lovely. It's just like they just get a sense of satisfaction, a sense of fulfillment, just to look at you, just to connect with you. It's just wonderful, you know, like it's almost like looking at a beautiful painting or a beautiful picture. You feel interesting to them, right? You feel like you have a special kind of something for this person, especially with the Lovers here as well. There's a feeling of them feeling like very insane chemistry with you, with the Lovers, that they feel like they might have to like work through, you know, because it can be felt very intensely. So yeah, so there's like this strong attraction here, especially like with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. We only have one other card. So there's like a major attraction here, major feeling of I want to get close to them, I want to get to know them better, I want to know what they're thinking, what they're saying. There's just this need to be closer to you, and almost like yeah, like there's this urgency to be nearer to you, or to just like to almost like, you know, become one with you as well, but not necessarily physically to couple with you. It's just more like spiritually there's a union that your person wants, like energetically, with you. Like they feel called to you. This person might also like feel like you put them in their masculine energy more, you know, like especially if you resonate with being in more of a feminine energy in your relationship. I feel like your person here feels like you put them solely or more strongly in their masculine energy. Like they feel a sense of stability when they look at you, a sense of responsibility for you. Like they want to take care of you. They want to like, yeah, just show up for you, maybe give you things, offer you things, especially with the Sun here as well, with the Sun and the Emperor, and also with the Nine of Pentacles and with the Chariot here. There's this feeling of wanting to offer you things, wanting to give you something, like a gift even, or do something for you. There's a feeling like they want to assist you in some way, or offer some type of quote unquote service to you. That's that type of vibe that's showing up here, especially with the Sun. As I said, there's Leo energy. This is a very generous feeling, a very generous energy comes through from your person. And with the Emperor, there's that stability of wanting to offer something, wanting to give support, or give something, you know, offer something, some type of stability is what's showing up here. Or make the relationship more stable. I feel like that's what they want with the Emperor. Like they want to share more things with you. There's a feeling of wanting to share more. With the Sun, there's this playfulness, as I said, this joy, this fulfillment that they feel. And with the Lovers, there's this sense of, you are my person, you know, you are a kindred soul, or they feel like you're similar to them. There's this feeling of kinship, of mutual understanding here with the Lovers that's showing up. Like there's this almost like innate feeling of, oh, this person gets me. Oh, I know what they are thinking. I know what they're feeling. Like that type of feeling, like I get them, I understand them. There might even be like a feeling of you guys having like a strong mirroring, you know, like you might mirror each other in your physical positions, postures, what you're holding, the way you're holding something, and the way that you're responding to each other. There could be some mirroring going on there as well. And there's a feeling of like that mutual understanding that's stemming from that type of vibe. I feel like whenever this person looks at you later on, when they're not in like a social situation with you anymore, they just end up reflecting a lot on what has occurred. With the Hermit, they like go inside of themselves, they light a candle, and they're like, okay, I'm going to figure this out now. I'm going to go back and kind of replay the event in my head and see how that was, see how that felt to me. It's almost like they want to recap with themselves. Whenever they see you, they kind of think back on that situation and think back on how they felt and self-reflect, and yeah, just create more self-awareness and understanding of themselves through that. I feel like that's a part of the relationship that your person also enjoys, like this element of reflecting on the situation. With the Hermit, I feel like when they look at you, they also might get a little bit shy, even though there is like a very forward coming energy from this person. With the Chariot, with the Sun, with the Emperor. With the Hermit, there's this, I feel like a little bit of a reserved energy that I'm feeling here as well. Like they get maybe a bit self-conscious, right? Whenever they look at you, like they're like, oh, is this going to be reciprocated? Am I going to be appreciated? Does group number 1, does the Unakite crystal here, do they want me to come through? You know, or do they want me to connect to them? Like they might get in their head a little bit and like second guess, question themselves, you know, question whether you want them to come through, whether you want them to come close to you, and things like that. Okay, so I want to get like 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say, messages out here just to see what else shows up. We're going to go forward with some oracles. Let's see what is going on. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? I'm hearing a sense of elation, like intensity is definitely here. Let's see. So how do they feel when they look at group number 1, please, Spirit? So give me another chance is here. So like they want another chance to connect to you, or they want to almost be given another chance to come through for you. I feel like your person here, they might even be looking for cues to like make sure that you want them to come through to you, or that you want them to yeah, like connect. Like I feel like they're just looking for these subtle indications that you want them to come closer to you and to talk to you, like a chance to talk to you maybe, or even if you're like talking to other people, I feel like they're waiting for a chance to come talk to you, to come interact with you. Let's see what else. I can see what I did wrong. Yeah, they might also like reflect on things that they didn't do right. You know, maybe they didn't take action, or they said something awkward the last time that you met, for potentially. Yeah, so whenever they look at you, they sense like into this energy of like, maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I shouldn't be talking to them. I feel like there's doubt here that's coming from this card. It's not necessarily just the card and the words on it, but there's a sense of a doubt that I'm feeling in this card. Like, what if I do something wrong, you know? What if I don't do the right thing in the relationship? What if I don't treat them right, you know? What if they don't like me? I feel like there's this sense of almost like second guessing oneself type of energy that's coming through here. Like your person is just self-conscious about themselves. And they're kind of, yeah, like expecting for something to go wrong. I want to cuddle with you. Like they want to hug you. You know, how do they feel when they look at you? They want to hug you. They want to be closer to you, like physically closer to you as well. Let's see what else. Yes, there's still a chance. I feel like this just goes for those of you who might even be like in a separation from your person, because they are wishing for there to be a chance for them to come to you. They want to almost like be offered a chance by the universe to come talk to you or come spend more time with you. Like they're almost like looking for cues, for synchronicities, for certain like indicators within the physical world that would indicate to them that, okay, right now is the good time to go to them and to talk to them. So we have the heart here. My heart beats so fast when you are around. Yeah. So how do they feel? Literally their heart beats super fast whenever you are around. Just wanted to zoom you out a little bit. We're going to just move you guys a tiny little bit here so that everything is in shot. Okie doke. So let's get into some oracles now. Just going to take out the deck. Let's see what wants to show up here, right? So how they feel about you when they look at you. Let's see. How do they feel? Ooh, we have beloved. They feel love. They feel a sense of appreciation. They feel radical acceptance. They might also feel very accepted, feel very loved when they are near you. Yeah, like a sense of deep appreciation. A sense of you being able to like fully accept them as well, or overall just feeling deeply accepted within the relationship. We also have the crossing, initiation. Yeah, I feel like this is that energy that your person feels about wanting to come close to you and then being like, holy crap, like this is a journey that I need to make. I feel like they might even get a little bit like weak in the knees when it comes to them, like, you know, taking the road to you. It almost feels like it's a very difficult road to make, you know, to just go from one area to you. Like this is that initiation energy. Like they feel like they're really going to make a change within the connection if they come talk to you or if they come see you. But they really want to, their heart really wants to as well. So yeah, I feel like there's that energy of pressure is definitely present with your person. So let's see what else. How they feel when they look at you. Let's see what else. So we have the covenant, a sacred contract. So with this card, I'm just feeling like they feel a very deep connection. Like they feel like they're meant to come talk to you. They feel like they're meant to connect to you. When they look at you, they feel like there is something deeper going on in this relationship, especially like with the lovers here, all these major arcanas. They feel in their body, in their soul, in their whole being that there is something deeper going on here, like something deeper than just what meets the eye on a physical level, right? There's something subconscious going on here, something unconscious going on here between the two of you, like some type of contract, some type of understanding. Just like this feeling of maybe knowing each other before, just having like this strong sense of you, sense of your connection even, you know, like there's just this very powerful intuitive connection. I feel like that your person feels whenever they look at you, like there's something deeper there between the two of you. We also have mindful showing up here, groupthink. So this groupthink energy, this is making me feel like you guys like have a telepathic connection again. This is making me feel like, you know, you guys really think alike, or you respond in a similar way. You might even say similar things sometimes. And there's just this feeling of you, right, guys, really like having a similar mind. This is also giving me a sense of kindred souls, kindred spirits, like people who really think alike, feel alike, and really like are kindred souls to each other. And we have root girl here, the disowned self. You also could potentially make your person feel a little bit triggered occasionally. Like you bring out that aspect of them that feels insecurity, that aspect of them that feels unsure of themselves, right? With the root girl here, you're the type of person in this person's life that makes them feel like, holy crap, ooh, what's going on over there? Okay, this feels a little bit like intense, you know? So I feel like they definitely like have that sense of you in a relationship, like you are someone powerful who makes them feel things very deeply. And I feel like that's, again, that's an attraction that this person has towards you. But at the same time, it is something that they feel like a little bit uncomfortable with. They might feel uncomfortable about just the intensity of this connection, because it is like bringing up a lot of emotion for them, a lot of potentially subconscious ways of dealing with the world, ways of responding to the world, maybe even patterns from the past, you know, some doubts from the past. Yeah, those types of things. The disowned aspects of the self, even maybe lack of self-esteem. That's something that you could like remind your person by just existing, that they haven't fully worked through yet. You know, that type of vibe is here with the root girl, the disowned self energy. Okay, so I want to get a couple of cards here. I feel like I might return to these a little bit, but I just want to get like 4 cards from this deck. Yeah, we have healing. So whenever they look at you, they heal a part of themselves here with the disowned girl, with the disowned self. With healing, I feel like this is connected to this person being guided to self-reflect on themselves, self-reflect on the disowned aspects of themselves, or things that they might get triggered by, or things that they like feel are emerging emotionally for them within the connection. So let's see what else. We have truth. Amazing. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like they want to be more truthful, more honest, potentially reveal some of their own feelings to you, and to be more truthful about how they show up within the world as well. We also have here compassion. So whenever they look at you, they feel a strong sense of compassion, a strong sense of love, empathy, like intimacy with you, a sense of wanting to treat you well, wanting to attune to you, wanting to feel with you. And we have strength. So whenever they look at you, they feel a sense of strength. They feel like they can overcome whatever is meeting them, you know, whatever is put in front of them with the healing and with the disowned self here, you know, whatever is shoved upon them, that they can meet that with resilience and meet that with love and self-acceptance, that they can meet themselves quite literally with a sense of self-acceptance as well. Like there's that type of energy showing up with that. Yeah, okay, so anything else here? Yeah, just with these cards, I said, I promised, let's say, that I'm going to tune into these a bit. So with the beloved, the radical acceptance card, I feel like they just feel a sense of like you being the object of their affection whenever they look at you, and like a sense of loving what is present in the relationship, what's like present in the space between the two of you. Like they feel a sense of appreciation for what is present in the present moment between the two of you, you know, just kind of attuning to what is and having like that sense of childlike wonder for it and compassion for it, even if it's something that's showing up, like something difficult that's showing up for them, like a sense of, you know, doubt, or am I good enough, or a sense of self-worth that might be coming through for them with the root girl. Whatever this is, the disowned self, the self that they don't want to fully identify with, or the self that is difficult or painful to identify with. I feel like, yeah, like they feel a sense of, it's okay, you know, you give me strength, or I feel enough strength to be able to deal with this right now. So loving what is present, and at the same time loving you as the object of affection. So with the covenant, I feel like this person just feels like commitment to you, or like a sense of we have something deeper here, we have something more full here, something fuller here than what we have uncovered so far. I feel like with the truth here, there's a wish your person has to uncover more truth of this connection, especially with the crossing, with the covenant, with the truth here, and with the hermit. There's a feeling of wanting to dive deeper into things. With the mindful energy, I feel like they're trying to keep a clear mind when it comes to you. So whenever they look at you, they also like try to be mindful of what they are thinking, because a lot of things might be going through their mind when they look at you. So they're just trying to be very mindful. They're trying to recognize like the hidden beauty of the situation. And your person also like, they might also like with this own self, with compassion here, with strength and healing, this person might themselves need or feel a need for acceptance and love in the situation, right? They might feel like an embodiment or a part of them that is deeply flawed might show up, you know, or they might just be met with certain failures. Feelings of guilt or shame might show up for them, you know, things that they've learned to kind of push away from their conscious mind, to not deal with it or not look at too much. You know, those things could come through, especially with give me another chance, you know, this feeling of regret, of not doing something well, that might show up for them whenever they look at you. So like these more deeper feelings of I didn't do something right, especially if your person didn't treat you right, they definitely feel a sense of shame and guilt around that. So thank you for tuning in, my darlings. This is where I'm going to finish this off. We're going to move this to the extended, the 18 plus reading, where we're tapping into their naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you. So the link to that is down below. It's going to take you to Patreon. If you're interested, I would be very happy to have you join us over there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all so much. Thank you for connecting and sharing your energy. If any of you want to book a personal tarot reading, check out Etsy. The link is down below. And yeah, I'll either see you on Patreon or I'll say goodbye right now and wish you all the best. Thank you so much for your support, for liking, for subscribing, and for commenting down below. I love you all and see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked the 6 of Cups for today, and you have picked this amazing, gorgeous carnelian crystal for today. So this reading is going to be about how do they feel about you when they look at you. And we're also going to take this reading into the extended, where we're tapping into their 18 plus naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you. So that reading is posted on Patreon, and the link is down below to the 18 plus tarot reading. So if you're interested, check it out. So let's see what wants to show up here for you guys. We're going to take the carnelian over here and just see what emerges today. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They look at you lovingly, right? So how do they feel when they look at you? They feel like you are, wow, you're impacting them very, very deeply. You are impacting them. What I'm hearing is to the depths of themselves, to the depths of their own soul. How do they feel about you when they look at you? It's like you are looking at them and staring deep into their soul. This person feels like you can read them. You can read them and see them at the core of themselves more than any person has so far in their lives. Like there is something special about you, something special about how they feel themselves impacted by your gaze, right? So this is especially about when you look at them as well, when your eyes lock, when you share eye contact, because they feel like you just stare into their soul, into the core of them. You see everything about them. It's like an X-ray of themselves, of their emotions, of their soul, of their life, of their past. And it's kind of intense for your person here, like how they feel like you just see them, like they are naked in front of you. Yeah. That's interesting. That's so interesting. So let's see what else shows up for you guys. So let's see. We have the sun. Yeah, amazing, lovely. So they also feel like a strong sense of fulfillment. Even though this energy is intense, they love it. Like they love being seen. Let's see what else. We have the Empress. They feel loved. They feel appreciated. They also like feel nurtured and accepted. That's also present here with the Six of Cups, nurturing, a sense of acceptance, being understood fully. Wow, we have the Two of Cups. So beautiful, you guys. We have the Two of Cups. We also have the World showing up for you here. And let's get one more card out here. I'm just going to take this here. Wow, one more card. How do they feel about you when they look at you for group number 2? We have the Four of Swords. Okay, wonderful. So it's very interesting how the last card is like a reflecting card. So it's like you make them reflect. You make them ask questions. You make them feel like, okay, I need to sit with myself for a bit to kind of be able to work through what happened here in this interaction, like intuitively, you know, like they feel a great deal of like an emotional upheaval even, but in a gentle way whenever they look at you, and they feel like they need to kind of recuperate and think back on those instances when you guys share eye contact. This person feels like they spend some time after your interactions just thinking about your interactions, maybe thinking about what was said or just how they felt when they looked at you. Like they need to kind of recuperate from your interactions emotionally, like get themselves back to a certain baseline whenever they are in interaction with you. Like they need to take a little bit of a break and go like, whoa, okay, that was intense, you know? So yeah, like they feel a great deal of love and intimacy whenever they look at you. I feel like this person might even be in love with you or just feels a great deal of just love and appreciation for you. There's a physical affection here and just overall a very affectionate energy. With the Empress, I feel like your person, they think of you as someone who's very beautiful. And how do they feel when they look at you? They feel like you are very beautiful. They feel like you are very nurturing. They also feel like themselves, you know, themselves are very like handsome or beautiful, or they're just, they're feeling almost like a sense of self-worth, a sense of like appreciation, you know, like you really deeply see them. And even if it's scary, there's a sense of fulfillment in that. There's a sense of joy in that. And there's like a sense of being nurtured and understood in that. You know, there's a sense of like, you see me for who I am and you accept me for who I am type of energy that your person gets or receives from you. And that's something that they deeply, deeply like adore. Also, whenever they kind of look at you, they feel like there is something changing inside of them. With the World here, like there is something coming to completion within them, and there's like a feeling of things are developing, things are moving, things are changing, things are like happening. There's a sense of things are happening whenever they look at you. Like there is something going on behind the scenes type of energy is here. And I feel like that's why they also might have to reflect on your interactions a lot. This reading is a little bit in this energy similar to group number 1. So if you know, felt drawn to group number 1 as well, maybe go listen to parts of that reading. If you feel drawn, especially like the beginning, maybe the tarot beginning, there might be some messages there for you as well, because it's kind of similar, especially with the Four of Swords, this reflective energy, this energy of wanting self-awareness coming through here at the end. There's this feeling like, you know, your person really, really likes to and wants to reflect back on what happened. Like they think back, they kind of play out the scenario again in their own head, trying to kind of figure out, okay, what was I saying? What was I doing? How did they look at me? You know, they're kind of like intuitively tapping into the vibe of the situation, of what was shared between the two of you. So yeah, how do they feel when they look at you? Love, nurturing energy, beauty, appreciation, joy, purity is here as well with the Sun. warmth. This person feels warm, love, home, a sense of appreciation, a sense of being seen, heard, loved, a sense of compassion, even with the Two of Cups, a sense of like deep intimacy, like you really feel them, you really see them, you know, that's how they feel when they look at you. Very beautiful. But yeah, you also like tap into them very deeply, or they just feel like they are on display, you know, they feel naked in front of you, but it's not too scary, because it's, you know, followed up with this very nurturing energy of acceptance, appreciation, of love, you know. So they're like met with the love of the self, so to speak. This person, I feel like, also loves being in the center of attention for you, or they love to like express themselves to you. You know, when they look at you, they also feel like this need or this urgency to be important, to be the center of attention with the sun, you know, that Leo energy, like I want to be in the spotlight. This person might feel like they want to be important for you whenever they look at you, right? So let's look at the messages, and then let's go into some oracles as well. So let's see what wants to show up here with the message cards. All right, so I only want you. So how do they feel when they look at you? I only want you. They feel like they want to be only with you. They want to only be around you. They want to just be in your presence. Yeah, they just want you guys to be alone, is what I'm getting here as well. Like they want to be alone with you, especially if there are other people around, you know, when they're looking at you or when they're interacting with you, or there's the potential of other people being present. They just want to be alone with you in a very like close, intimate setting. And there's a feeling of only wanting you and wanting you to be closer to them. Especially like if there's like not enough physical proximity between the two of you, this person wants you to get closer to them. They might even try to get closer to you. Let's see. I'm holding back. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like they are holding back. They feel like they're maybe not doing certain things that they want to do, you know, or yeah, like just overall holding back affection, potentially, of holding back a display of affection physically, you know, like moving closer to you with their body, kissing you or touching you even, you know, even if it's like just a pat on the shoulder, a touch of the shoulder, you know, or a touch of the arm. There's this feeling of holding back, you know, not being able to express certain desires that they might be feeling. Let's see what else we have here. I do not know how to explain myself. Yeah, like a feeling of, I don't know what's going on inside of me. What I'm hearing is everything's twisting and turning. That's the world energy here. Like things are moving, things are shifting. This person might feel like they are a bit unsure about themselves. They don't know what to do. They might struggle with the thought of how to approach you. I feel like that's also maybe the Four of Swords energy here. Like they start overthinking, or they just start thinking a lot about what to do, and they lose that momentum of being themselves. Even if the environment is just very comforting and lovely and warm, they still feel like they get a little bit nervous around you, you know, and they start acting like a bit unusual for themselves. Like as this person knows themselves in their own mind, they start acting in an unusual way, in a way that they're not used to being. You know, they're like, okay, what's gotten over me? You know, what do you do to me is the energy here. I do not know how to explain myself. What do you do to me? Your presence does something to me. That's the vibe here of this card. So let's see what else. How do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's look at, I'm too stubborn to tell you I like you. Yeah. So they feel stubborn. They feel like they're holding back. They might be waiting for the right time to approach you, you know, like I want only you. Maybe they're waiting to be alone, or like just the right time to get to know you better, the right time to get closer to you. We have, I'm so crazy for you. So I feel like, yeah, this person just has affection, a lot of affection for you. But they just might be too stubborn. They just might feel like it's not the right time. They feel like they might get insecure, or they might get too nervous when they look at you, to maybe reveal certain deeper emotions that they're feeling towards you. Or they just might actually get crazy over you, like feel a ton of intensity with all of this. You know, with this card, like with you picking this is your first card. It's like the card that you picked and resonated deeply with, at least on a subconscious level, if not conscious. But there's this feeling of, you know, you uncover so much for your person. I feel like that's something that you bring up for them, you know, like you are able to like feel them very deeply. You carry a great medicine for this person as well, like on a more like medicine worker level, on a more healing level, you carry medicine for this person. And I feel like you might actually make them feel crazy for you or crazy about you because of this. Like there might be just this feeling of a strong magnetic attraction that's felt between the two of you, or that your person here starts feeling for you. A need for intimacy, strong romantic attraction, a sense of like feeling almost like wanting to be seduced by, or feeling this very strong seductive energy between the two of you. They might be feeling like you're very alluring to them, very attractive, very magnetic, like they just want to get close to you. They want to explore the relationship, you know, they want to get creative with the relationship. It's that type of energy, but they're also like very strongly reflective of it. Like, what does this mean for me? What does this mean for my past? What does this mean for my future with the world? It's like this energy of bringing it all together and trying to like make sense of it from their perspective. Okay, so let's see what else the oracle wants to reveal to us. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's ask the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let's see. Oh, we have Vanishing Mirror, Ego Sublimation. Oh my gosh. So this person literally like feels like they are experiencing an ego death when they are around you or when they are near you. Like they might just actually feel a great transcendental moment whenever they are looking at you. They might feel like there's something inside of them like really powerfully shifting. This could be a strong soulmate energy, kindred soul energy, twin flame energy. Like there's a strong like energetic alignment between the two of you that happens. I feel like that's what happens. Like you both maybe like tap into each other so very strongly that it creates almost like this ego death, or a very strong transpersonal moment for the two of you. Yeah, wow, that's super powerful. So let's see what else. How do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's take a couple of cards out here. We have Root Girl, the disowned self. This one also came out in group number 1. Again, I would like maybe urge you to connect to that energy as well, because there's like very similar energy there. We have the Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine energy showing up here for you guys. Okay, so let's see what else wants to show up. We're just going to get all the cards out here. Okay, we have the Garden of Venus, more Venus energy, rest and renewal. I'm hearing I have to collect myself with the Garden of Venus. So this person might feel like, okay, I just need to have a little bit of a breath of fresh air. I don't know how to handle this. Like, yeah, just a feeling of overwhelm might happen. And we have Joyful Muse, inspiration. Yeah, that sense of creativity is present here. We do have this Sun Leo energy here, you know, so sense of joyful energy is definitely here. You might feel very inspiring to this person, you know. Yeah. Okie doke. So let's go through this. Let's explore this a little bit more. So we have ego sublimation energy. I feel like how do they feel when they look at you? They want to let go of themselves, even though they like want to be in the center of attention, want to be important. There's also a feeling of letting go of what they want. Letting go of their rigidity, or being too fixed around what they wanted to happen so far. You know, it's almost like they're letting go control with the ego sublimation here. It's like letting go of control and just kind of softening. There's an energy of softening here, of seeing the potential that they might not have seen before, and kind of letting go of what they thought their relationship or the interaction is going to be, and kind of letting go their control to fate. It's like that type of vibe, or to fate, to destiny, whatever we want to call it, to what is happening next, so to speak. You know, they kind of let go of control to that. Okay, so we also have the root girl here. So with the root girl, the disowned self, I feel like you bring about a lot of this person's also disowned aspects of the self to their mind. You know, how do they feel? They feel that sense of maybe resistance towards the prospect of being closer with you, or they feel like they need to hold back, you know, or they feel a sense of insecurity, or that sense of what the heck am I even doing in the connection. You know, they might just feel also like hidden beauty within the connection on another level, you know, with the Empress again here with the root girl. And of this feeling of also like tapping into the parts of themselves that they don't want to see about themselves. So certain things that they might be disowning about themselves or not wanting to see about themselves, certain insecurities that they don't feel like are very tasty to reflect upon or to see about the self, you know. But I feel like all of this is still done in a very loving way. With the root girl, there's still like this feeling of acceptance and love and wholeness, and like integration that's happening through this. And a lot of this, I just want to say, a lot of this can also be happening on a subconscious level, especially with the root girl here, the disowned self. It just feels like a lot of this could be happening on a subconscious level for your person also. So we have the divine feminine energy. So your person feels very like a strong sense of creativity, very creative when they look at you, and like this divine feminine energy, like they tap into beauty, they tap into love, they tap into passion whenever they see you. They feel a sense of support whenever they see you, that sense of home, support, nurturing energy, a sense of safety, a sense of I can release judgment, you know, and I can allow myself to be curious about what's happening next, what's coming next. That's the sense here. Then we also have the Garden of Venus here. This is the place of all is well. I can just relax and let go and trust. That's the vibe here with the Garden of Venus. So I feel like they feel a sense of deeper self-acceptance of themselves, especially like after they've like allowed themselves to just feel through the insecurity, and like a sense of I can rest here, I can just allow myself to be who I am here. So there's like this contrast here with like acceptance and compassion with themselves, and like a sense of letting go of like some notions that they created in their own minds, certain rigid notions about your connection even, or about what they thought the interaction was going to be like. You know, it's like your person learns to let go, and they kind of learn to accept the parts of themselves that they don't consider too palpable or too fun to feel, like, you know, certain stubborn energies, or a feeling of nervousness, or a feeling of I'm just not sure what I'm doing, you know, like a feeling of this is not what I wanted this to be. They kind of let go of what they want it to be to the universe, and kind of just explore and see where things are going. It's kind of like, you know, they allow themselves to be playful after a while, you know, so it's not like something that happens immediately. It's just something that happens after you guys might be interacting for a while. There's a sense of playfulness that can emerge for a person as well, a sense of inspiration, and this ability for them to connect to their inner child with these two. Okie doke. So I'm just going to draw a couple of cards from this deck now, just to see a sense of beauty. Yeah, like they tap into a deep sense of beauty. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel beauty. They feel beautiful themselves, but they also like recognize you as a very beautiful person, a beautiful being. This person loves your eyes as well. They really deeply feel into your eyes. We also have forgiveness. So they might feel a sense of, you know, being able to forgive themselves, if that is the case, if that's resonating with you guys. Forgive themselves for what they've done, forgive themselves for the disowned self, you know, forgive themselves for their own clumsiness within the connection. That's something that they could be feeling. Or just a sense of compassion for you, for the relationship, for themselves as well. We also have friendship. So a person feels like a great deal of friendship, you know, connection whenever they see you, whenever they look at you, they feel like you are a friend. And also like they feel blessings. When they look at you, they feel like this is a blessing. So there's something special here about your connection. We have peace here. Right? So there's something really special about this connection. They feel blessings whenever they look at you. They might be blessed that they've got to meet you. They might recognize this connection as a gift with a joyful muse, with this inspiration, you know, like this is a gift, being able to connect to you, being able to see you, being able to talk to you, being able to feel the beauty of this connection, being able to surrender to the moment after they've gone through like the more nervous process, right? So that's it for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your energy. This is where I'm going to finish this off. It's been amazing. This is such a beautiful reading. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you want to go to the extended and join us there for the 18 plus tarot reading on their naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you, check out the Patreon link. It's down below beneath this video and in the pinned comment below this video. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. If any of you do want to book a personal tarot reading, check out my Etsy. It's also linked down below. Hope to see you guys on Patreon. And if you want to leave or just have had enough, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel through liking, subscribing, and just sharing your energy with me. Thank you so much for your comments, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3, welcome. So you have picked the Fool for today and you have picked the Emerald Crystal for today. So yeah, let's go. Let's get into this. Let's see what wants to show up for you in regards to how does the person on your mind feel about you when they look at you. There is also going to be an extended reading connected to this one where we are tapping into their 18 plus naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you. So if you're interested in that, check out the Patreon extended reading. The link is down below underneath this video, in the description box, and in the pinned comment below this video. So you guys, let's go. Okay, so a person, I feel like when they look at you, they feel gentle, they feel tender. They almost feel like they are a child again. There's this sense of feeling very, very raw and very gentle, and like they're just learning to fly. You know, when the bird is just learning to fly and they're a little bit scared of the world. It's that type of vibe that I'm getting here with the Fool. And at the same time, there's a bit of spontaneity, a bit of playfulness, like their inner child is coming through for them, and they want to play and they want to interact. They want to see where things are evolving, where things are going, you know. It's that type of energy that I'm tapping into here and I'm feeling for you guys. Like this sense of childlike beauty in the world, seeing that in you, and also like their own inner child, like coming out to play. Like a sense of acceptance of the self is here as well, and like a willingness to jump into different kinds of situations, also like situations that might be perceived as dangerous, you know, like situations that are unknown, potentially dangerous. Like your person feels a sense of, I want to explore, I want to see, you know, I want to see what this is all about. I want to see what this person does. I want to see who this person is. Like they want to maybe even come talk to you. They want to interact, you know, they want to like dive in to the water, you know, jump into the water, cannonball into the water and see what's going on. It's that type of vibe that I'm getting here with the Fool, but it's at the same time this strong sense of tenderness, like an inner child, tender openness from them. Okay, so what I'm hearing is, when you look at me, it makes me weak. So but not weak in the sense of weakness, but just in the sense of you see me, you know, in the sense of you make me feel emotionally open, you make me feel vulnerable, but in a good way, in a way of I can be seen, you know, I can be seen, I can be perceived by someone, my most inner world can be seen by someone else. It's that type of like understanding that they feel from you is what I'm getting here. And I feel like it does make them feel a little bit nervous as well, but it's nothing too over the top. So let's see what else shows up. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? Let's take a couple of cards. We have the Father of Swords. It's a good, wonderful contrast to the Fool. Let's see what else. We feel like the Fool. We feel like the World. We feel like the Fool, yeah. Your person might also feel a little bit like the Fool when they look at you. We have Judgment. Amazing, you guys. So powerful. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have the Two of Pentacles. It's like this feeling of wanting to create more balance, wanting more simplicity. Let me just move the candle here and see what else. One more card, please. How do they feel when they look at you? Group number, group number 3, we have the Hierophant. Amazing, you guys. We have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck here. So that's kind of resonating with the Hierophant. They're like a sense of structure. This person feels enlightened. Like with Judgment, with the Hierophant, there's a sense of awareness, awakening when they look at you. Like when they look at you, things fall in place in their lives and they feel a sense of completion. This is going to maybe be a bit abstract. Or like, yeah, I'm going to see how other cards come through, but just from the reading here, I feel like your person feels a sense of like deeper awareness when they look at you. A sense of purity, a sense of someone understands me, a sense of someone sees me. And it's almost like the difficult parts of life that they've been carrying, the baggage, the hardships that they've been carrying, they kind of go away. It's like this judgment, like this dove here releases everything all of a sudden. There's this renewal, there's this like almost like spiritual transformation. There's a lightning bolt moment that happens that's like going through everything, illuminating them and giving them insights. So when they look at you, I feel like they get a lot of insights. This person might get a lot of downloads. They just get a lot of understanding that might not be immediately integrated, but it's beginning the integration in the physical world, in the physical person. So when they look at you, they might feel like they're getting a lot of insights, a lot of downloads, a lot of understanding on certain things that they've been maybe thinking about a lot. With the Father of Swords, there's this sense of like contemplating the universe. There's this sense of wanting to understand why we are. What I'm hearing is, why is there being and not nothing? Why is there existence and not nothing? You know, it's like a very common question in philosophy. That's what's coming through here. So you make this person like contemplate life. You make them contemplate existence. You make them contemplate what life is. You make them get philosophical, even if it's not your person's way of being. There's this vibe here that I'm getting with the Father of Swords. Like when they look at you, they want to dive into deeper questions. They want to maybe get intellectual with you. They might want to have like intellectual conversations with you here with the Father of Swords. Like this feeling of logic comes through. This person might start feeling or thinking in a more analytical way, in a more logical way about you and about the connection even, you know. It's very interesting because also with Judgment here, Judgment also talks about like spiritual transformation. We also have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is also about like norms, but also awakening, awareness, like enlightenment. Both of these talk about enlightenment, and the World talk about a sense of completion. So all of these are kind of really interconnected. And the Two of Pentacles here talks about a sense of balance, adaptability. So a person might feel more balanced within themselves, more balanced within their world when they look at you. And also a sense of being more adaptable, being able to manage time better, being able to prioritize things better as well. Like you might help this person like deeply prioritize things, or make them more aware, like more consciously, mentally aware of how to set their priorities in their own life. With the Father of Swords, there's also this feeling of this person being able to be more clear in their mind, have like a clearer notion of things, you know, like know where things stand in their life with the Hierophant. Like they have a deeper sense of just an overall energy of clear thinking, you know, a deeper sense of their own intellectual power. Like, I'm smart, I know this, I can figure this out. You know, they feel a sense of self-worth around those things as well. This person might also feel a sense of authority with the Father of Swords, with the Hierophant. We also do have the Emperor there, like a deeper sense of stability, wanting to protect you / protect themselves. So take that as that resonates, because there's a sense of protection that I'm tapping into. But I'm not sure, like for some of you it's going to resonate like your person is protecting themselves. For others of you it might resonate that they want to protect you. For some of you it's both of those energies. And we have truth, like with the Father of Swords, also with the Hierophant, with Judgment, there's the sense of truth. And also with the Fool carries like this very innate energy of truth, of like authenticity, even like this is who I am type of energy. So yeah, we have a lot of major arcana, like 4 out of 7, 6. Yes. Major arcana. So this speaks about, you know, them experiencing this connection very strongly, right? Yeah. So sense of truth comes through, also like head over the heart type of energy. So they might just get more mental, get more in their head about the connection, start thinking more about what things mean. You know, they kind of get more in their head, get more philosophical. Yeah. What else? There's a sense of fulfillment with the world, definitely. Like this person definitely feels fulfilled when they look at you. And harmony, they feel harmony, a sense of completion, a sense of this feels right, you know. With the Fool, they might feel a sense of innocence. They might feel like new beginnings are on the horizon. For the two of you, they also might feel like there's like a free-spirited energy in the environment or in the space, you know, like they can be more free-spirited with you. Or like they are allowed to be free-spirited and maybe even a little bit reckless, like there's a bit of reckless energy here as well. And yeah, like with the Hierophant, they also might feel like a sense of duty to morality, to ethics, to act in an ethical way, to act in a controlled way, in a structured way, to maybe act in alignment with tradition, right? With Judgment energy, there's also like a feeling of reflection, you know, awakening as well, self-awareness, lack of doubt, and more deeper alignment with what is true for them, right? A sense of acceptance of what is, and a sense of, okay, this is the way it is. Like these are the insights cards, you know, the Father of Swords, the Judgment, the Hierophant, this is how it is. Like something becoming clearer for this person. This person might get clearer on how they're feeling, thinking about you, and like really like get very clear understanding of how they feel. So let's see what else shows up here. So let's get a couple of message cards. We're just going to fill this space with the message cards and then get into oracles. So let's see, how do they feel about group number 3, the Emerald, Crystal, and the Fool when they look at them? You're fun to be around. I'm still keeping my options open. So they feel like they are open to seeing how things evolve between the two of you. Like they're not necessarily set on anything. I feel like your person just gets more aware of where they are standing and what their priorities are. I want to know how you feel is here as well. So they want to know how you are feeling, what you're thinking. My heart beats so fast when you're around. Wow. Let's get 2 more. So how do they feel when they look at them? Well, I still want you. So they feel like regardless of what they're thinking about, regardless of potential morality, ethics, tradition, the norms, I don't know, the status quo, whatever it is that's maybe impacting this connection, you know, they're like, okay, I want more. I still want you regardless of what's the case for our connection or for this relationship. I still want you. We also have, I want so much more for us on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I'm also hearing, I can't stop looking in your direction. So yeah, I feel like they just end up looking at you a lot, or want to just look at you a lot whenever they're around you, or just maybe like share a great deal of eye contact with you even, right? So, let's see. Yeah, so with the Hierophant, you know, there's like an obstacle, let's say, like as an umbrella term for this connection, like cultural differences, age gap, other partners, other people, responsibilities, children, you know, other responsibilities to one's parental family, to one's parents, like any kind of difficulty in the connection, or like even religious factors influencing the relationship, or family influencing the relationship, Romeo and Juliet, you know, family disagreements entering into the relationship. It's like your person's like, okay, I understand, I am awake and aware of the truth of this connection. And they're like, well, I still want them. I'm still choosing them. I still want to be with them, regardless of what might be the norm, so to speak, or whatever it is. You know, they want so much more for the two of you. So whenever they look at you, they feel like, okay, the options of what this connection is and this connection can be are still very open. That's cool. That's lovely. They are like, okay, I want to know what they are feeling. So this person might spend a lot of time thinking about what you might be experiencing. So that's why maybe the Father of Swords is here as well, because they're like in their own head kind of thinking, trying to logically understand, trying to decipher analytically your body language, the way that you're speaking to them, the way that you're responding to them, etc. So they want to know how you are feeling towards them. This one is kind of self-explanatory. The physiological reactions are quite strong, so they might actually start thinking about that as well. This person does a lot of thinking whenever they look at you. So, you know, they also like think about their feelings here. They think about what you might be feeling. You know, they get very much in their own head, and they want more. You know, they want more. They want you, and they want more. Whatever is the current status quo, so to speak, of this connection, they want more than that. So let's see what the Oracle says. Let's see, let's take a couple of cards, and then we're just going to read them. So how do they feel about group number 3 when they look at them? So let's see. Okie doke. So we have the stars. Wow. Sky writing. No, we don't have the stars. We have the sky writing the fates. What I'm hearing is it's written in the stars. So that's a very like dreamy energy showing up here. Okay, what else do we have here? Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Oh my gosh, wow. Let's see what else. We have Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Wow. So yeah, there's a powerful focus on you whenever they look at you, lost in space, needing direction. So I'm hearing I get lost in your eyes, or I get lost in your atmosphere, especially with all these 4 so far. This person, I feel like, gets lost in your vibe almost. There's this feeling here that I'm getting, like they might get so lost in you that they need to bring themselves back to the world, you know, back to like a sense of stability by just thinking more. Like they almost like fall for you with the Fool. They fall off the edge of a cliff here. Let's see what else. We have many masks. Amazing. The authentic self. Yes. So as the Fool carries the energy of the authentic self, so does this. Yeah, you connect them to who they really are. You make them see themselves more deeply with the spiritual transformation, awakening energy. Wow. Okie dokie. So skywriting the fates. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like there's destiny at play here, you know, like there's something at play here. There's something bigger than themselves at play here, especially with Judgment and the Fool. Like there's something here that is bigger than them. It's written in the sky. The destiny of this connection, the fact that you are there with them right now, that they're looking at you, it's like it's written in the sky. The fates have spoken. There's a sense of uniqueness, a sense of curiosity, a sense of being unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday, and like looking ahead with this one, especially like looking ahead at the potential for the future, and a sense of being brave about that is here as well. With skywriting, a sense of things cannot change. What was cannot be undone, but we can change the future. We still have options in the future. With this straddling worlds, there's this sense of your person being in many different worlds, almost like they are empathetically tuning into your world, like trying to understand what you're going through, trying to understand what you're feeling. There's a sense of humbleness here, but almost like a wish to begin something new in their lives, you know. This card is almost like bringing an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in their life, you know. Like they want to reinvent themselves. That's the vibe here. They want to be more authentic. They want to be more themselves, you know. Yeah, like they want to let go of how they maybe used to live and their comfort to try something new, especially with the world. The world is the ending and the Fool is the beginning. So I feel like they might be thinking about this, you know, the new beginning for themselves, for the relationship, or, you know, what they could do to reinvent themselves to be able to align with this connection and the open possibilities here in the relationship. So yeah, with the Eye of the Needle, there's this intentionality. There's a huge focus here, and intentionality here is about focus. It's about removing everything that is in the way, distractions that are in the way, everything that is non-essential, to kind of be clear, to be focused on positive outcomes here also. So they're focused positively towards the connection, keeping options open, being positive about the future. Your person might also like feel a little bit lost, you know, feel like they need direction and they need to focus. So that's why intentionality is here as well. And the Father of Swords is here as well, because they need to like focus deeper. They just might feel like, you know, sometimes they just get lost a bit in you and your eyes, or just in your conversations, and even in your energy. This person could be very impacted by your energy. And yeah, with the authentic self, there's this sense of being a chameleon a little bit, you know. That's also connecting to these two. Like they want to be more themselves. They want to feel into what is their truth. What the Father of Swords, like what is their truth, what is this person, who they are. Like they want to let go of the baggage, so to speak, you know, any internalized conflict or any difficulty that they've been carrying. Like they are inspired literally to like create a conscious shift inside of them. So I hope this is making sense for you guys, because this feels like it's a more of a like complicated internal emotional dynamic that your person is going through. So it's not so straightforward. That was, you know, the energy of the first two groups. Not saying that they're very straightforward, but they were, you know, not as complex. So I'm definitely feeling your person might be quite complex emotionally. So yeah, let's see what else. So how do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like you're very talented, like there's a sense of appreciation here for you. Let's see what else. Okay, so again, there's a sense of destiny here, a sense of, oh my gosh, you know, I'm meant to meet this person, I'm meant to be with this person, I'm meant to see this person. There's a sense of this is important. Like you are important to them. And like there's a sense of this is important, this moment is important. I need to focus on this moment. I cannot like be distracted by other things. I need to focus on this moment. This is important for me. There's awareness here, there's knowledge here, there's transformation here, you know. And this can also be like a little bit subconscious, the life purpose energy here. Like your person knows that they're going to learn something here, that this is going to be important for them. This is like an important moment in their life. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have truth here as well. Again, so a sense of truth. How do they feel about you when they look at you? They feel like their life is revealed more clearly to them, and like the truth of how they are feeling is more clear to them, especially if they've been kind of wondering about this. We have a sense of confidence, a sense of empowerment, so a person can feel more empowered about themselves, more confident within themselves. Whenever they look at you, they might feel like they have more support when they look at you. And we have peace, so they feel peace. When they look at you, they feel peace. They might feel a little bit lost, but overall I feel like they can find a place of surrender, and they can like settle themselves within themselves more by looking into your eyes with peace here. So guys, thank you for tuning in. So this has been the reading for today. I love it. It's been amazing. It's been so fun, especially this reading right now. It's been so different. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy. If you want to join us further with the 18 plus naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you, check out the Patreon pick a card / tarot reading down below. So we're tapping into just their naughtiest thoughts about you when they look at you, getting into some juicy details over there. So if you want to join us over there. Overall, thank you so much for connecting. If you do want to book a personal tarot reading, the Etsy shop is down below. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support through liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Hope this reading gave you a bit more clarity and understanding, connected you to the truth of this connection and to you. And I'll see you soon. Blessings and have a beautiful day. Bye. Namaste.